Hi Libra, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your love reading for the next 2 weeks. So I've already pulled the oracle cards and we'll get straight into it. Soulmates is your first card here. So it says, consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same. Regardless of how long your relationship lasts, consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so that you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. So you feel like no matter what the situation between the two of you, you do feel like firstly they're a soulmate, obviously a very deep spiritual connection, but you feel like they've actually really changed you in some way, like they've completely changed who you are as a person. Made you like wake up maybe even to your spiritual side, or made you wake up to this connection in some way. It's just that they've completely changed you. If you guys have broken up, it's like you're a whole different person now after being with them. So we have poised on their end, and it says, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. So your person does see you as someone that they're ready to give to this connection. I do see them waiting though. They're not making any sudden moves just yet, but they are ready for a deeper connection with you. Okay, so let's see on the situation. It says gibbous moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. So it says the word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get to what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which hopefully is reassuring for you. However, there's also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, it's just to let you know that there is a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. I know that I'm on the right track. Now's a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused, and it's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. So I do feel like there is something that you're very close to coming to a connection with this person or a reconnection with this person, but it's kind of like you're not there yet and you need to kind of make some adjustments in the situation if this is going to happen. Just there are a lot of emotions attached to this, so try to more focus on your health, because when it said you need to get back into good health habits, what I got from that is kind of like your mind, like good, like healthy mind type of thing. So you might need to meditate, you might need to go for a walk in nature, maybe go and do some sort of exercise, even go to the gym or whatever it is that you do for exercise. Even if you're not a very active person, it's just that's going to help your mind at this time. And then we have Chameleon Spirit, and it says act as if. So Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so that you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. So maybe it's kind of like giving you the advice there of that you might need to kind of take a different approach on the situation, which that card was saying. And it's not about losing who you are or changing your values or anything like that. If there's been any like conflict that side, it's just about, trying to maybe compromise a bit or just kind of doing as others do right at this time. Okay. Sorry, Libra. So for the tarot, I want to see what are your feelings, their feelings, I want to see the situation, the blockages, their next actions towards you, and then I also want to see the outcome for the next 2 weeks. I see that the High Priestess is coming out there. You could not be speaking to your person at this time, or you could be seeing them in like dreams and stuff. But I also just want to get the overall energy too. So we have your feelings, the Seven of Swords. Okay. We have their feelings, the Page of Wands. We have strength as the situation. We have the Eight of Swords as the obstacles and blockages. The Knight of Swords is their next actions. We have the Hermit as the outcome. Bottom of the deck, then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the situation that's going on between you guys at the moment is that either this is someone new altogether, or this is someone who might even be like a friend or someone that you know in your life that like you guys are starting to see, could this be more than what it currently is? So there could be, you know, a message coming in for you, someone checking in, just being like, hey, how are you doing? Like nothing big type thing. But this is also about someone who wants to put in the groundwork towards creating something more stable and committed with you. Okay. So we have your feelings as the Seven of Swords. So you feel like this person is deceiving you in some way, or that they're not someone to be trusted. I will get a clarifier on this, but maybe they've done something to you, or maybe you've like, if they are a friend, maybe you've seen them with like other people and you're like, I've seen how you've acted before, I don't know if I could trust you, you know? Or it could just be that you've had some sort of issues in the past where you're like, okay, no, you've done this to me before and I'm not doing this. But you're also trying to, you do see them as someone who's quite strategic, like someone who knows how to come up with a plan and execute that plan as well. We'll get a clarifier on it. How they see you is they see you as someone that they're pursuing, someone that's quite fun and quite exciting, very enthusiastic about you. They do want a new beginning with you. They want to kind of take it slow, but also like just have fun together. Like when I say take it slow, they want to see you, they want to communicate with you, they want to do all of those things, but I don't think they want to kind of like jump into something serious straight away or something very committed straight away. They're more just focused on, let's see how this goes. Let's have fun together and see what happens. Sorry, the card just fell. So strength being the situation, I feel like you're holding back in some way. You're holding back your energy. You're feeling like you need to have the courage to get through something, or the bravery to either speak up about something or to maybe call someone out on something if you feel like they're deceiving you in some way. But you're holding back maybe your feelings for this person, or just communicating that to them, maybe even holding back from speaking to them at this time. And you are working on your own confidence. The obstacles and blockages is the Eight of Swords. So there's been a lot of overthinking. I feel like you're stuck in your own head about the situation. They're also overthinking on their side because this is the mutual energies. And there's just also an unwillingness to see the path. Like, you know what's best for you here, but you're kind of just ignoring it, if that makes sense. And then with the Eight of Swords as well, it's kind of just a feeling of being trapped or stuck in the situation as it is right now. So the Knight of Swords is their next actions towards you. So they are going to rush in and come and try and communicate with you. There could be a little bit of harsh words exchanged where the Knight of Swords is around, because it is an impatient energy. So this is kind of like, you know, be careful not to light that fuse, because they could already be in this angry mode of like coming in and being like, but I want to talk to you and I want to sort this out and I want to, but it's like a a tense situation. And then we have the Hermit as the outcome. So I don't know if you guys are in separation and that's going to continue, or if you guys are just spending some time apart from each other, like spending time by yourselves, trying to maybe focus on your own healing right now, rather than like a healing a connection at this time. So let's get some clarifiers to see what's actually going on here, because it's a bit all over the place with, you know, if this is someone new, or you could also be learning something about them as well with the Hermit. So what's the Seven of Swords? 10 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you've been through it with this person. Like, this person makes you feel like overwhelmed in some way, feeling like you actually always doing all the work, and that they're not really committed to helping you or going halfway with you. They are ready to give to this connection, and I feel like maybe if this is a past person, it's like you've broken up or like you've ended things and this has completely changed you, but you see this person as someone who literally is deceitful and someone that's not to be trusted, and that like if you were to go back there, you would literally just feel burdened by this connection. We have the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to issues from the past or holding on to this person in some way, but also holding back from giving to them right now. So it could also be, if this is a new person, it could be that maybe this person is just, you see them as someone who's just too focused on work, or that you've got too much to do work-wise or family-wise, or something that's not to do with this connection, and like you're just being strategic about that. But I just feel like, you know, you're feeling a bit overwhelmed right now with how you see them as what they're bringing to the table, as if like you feel like they can't be trusted. So what's the Page of Wands as their feelings? The Two of Wands. So they basically are in their comfort zone right now, or they were in their comfort zone of maybe being not committed or not wanting to recommit in some way. They were like, if I go in this direction, then maybe, you know, like I'll lose my stability in some way. But they are now deciding to plan to come forward in some way for a new beginning, again, with like getting out of their comfort zone to do something more exciting and more fun. There could be travel involved. Maybe this person lives far away, and like in order for you guys to be together, they would need to actually move locations. We do have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so it could be a choice between you and another person as well. But the Queen of Wands is also about looking at you like they think you are like super hot, that you've got your stuff together, that you literally you know, you have it all. You're a very positive person, you are motivated, you're like self-motivated, you're driven, you know, like they do look at you thinking that you're really sexy. So what's the Strength card? Five of Swords in the reverse. I feel like maybe in the past, one of you or both of you were trying to fight for this connection, and there was like some sort of selfish energies in the past, but basically now you've basically held back your energy in some way, or held back from speaking to them, and this has maybe helped the other person to kind of stop fighting. So it's like you've given up the fight in some way, and in doing that, it's made the person come out of their ego. Maybe you guys were clashing before. We have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so they do want to come forward and, you know, have some sort of success with you in this relationship, and they do appreciate you and value you. I feel like whatever you did by holding back, you're helping them see your worth, which Leo actually got quite a similar energy, and this is Strength is a Leo card. So is the Six of Wands actually. So you could have Leo in your chart or be dealing with a Leo, or it's just about we're in Leo season right now, so it could have something to do with the timing. So what's the Eight of Swords? Page of Wands in the reverse. And look, Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and there's the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like there's been some sort of situation that you've heard some bad news about this person, and that's got you stuck in your own head about it. You could have heard maybe that they're moving on in some way to someone new. You could maybe be in this situation where like you're just overthinking about what if they go down another path, what if they cheated on me, what if they saw multiple people, you know. But it is also just, I feel like the issue here is that there's a lack of commitment, lack of effort on maybe their part of trying to make this work previously, and that's why you're in your own head about it. So what's the Knight of Swords? With the High Priestess in the reverse. I feel like they're ignoring their intuition. They're not really connecting at this time, and that's why they're in this place of like impatience. They could also be in a state of confusion at the moment, or like in a fantasy land as well. Maybe feeling a little bit, maybe they're a bit delusional, thinking that, you know, that I feel like maybe they could be rushing back in because they're like, oh my god, Libra has so many options that they can choose from, and like I better get back in there before they choose someone else. But with the High Priestess in the reverse, this is someone who's not in alignment right now. So what's the Hermit? We have the Sun in the reverse. So with the Hermit and the Sun in the reverse, I do see this being someone who, you know, like who you're isolating from at the moment. There's going to be no communication between the two of you by the end of the next 2 weeks. Maybe there's a lack of clarity surrounding the situation. I did say that there was some sort of confusion here, but there's definitely a lack of clarity. And maybe you just have a very negative mindset about this connection, like you don't know how you could ever get to a good place in this connection. But we do have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, so Archangel Michael is here to try and help bring balance to the situation. But I feel like before the balance is going to come in, there is going to be a period of just needing to kind of focus on yourself right now. Maybe focus on like kind of bringing moderation into a situation in your life, like focusing on your health, like instead of focusing on this person. And if you spend all your time thinking about this person, it's kind of like try to distract yourself, try to get out there and go to the gym or see some friends, or it's like about bringing balance into your life while you're going through this healing period and having this lack of communication and trying to kind of heal yourself. So let's see. Okay, so what does Libra feel for their person? We have foundation, established family and security. I feel like you felt like you've built a life with this person and they might have deceived you in some way, or like done something dirty, possibly cheated in some way. We do also have still chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion. So you do still have attraction towards them. The Page of Wands is about attraction as well. Like you might be overthinking, feeling like they are not attracted to you anymore for some reason. But I do see like you are wanting to continue a foundation with this person, but you're kind of like holding back because you're scared of them either cheating or lying or deceiving you or something along those lines, sneaking away like in the middle of the night, something like that. What is Libra's person's feelings for Libra? Okay, that's too many, but I'll take the one that fell down here. So we have clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. But again, then look, we have abandoned, left out, walked away, and cold. Then we have emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. So they are feeling very emotional about the situation, but even so, they're still like holding on in some way, maybe spying on you. Again, like overthinking the situation. We do have bluff at the bottom of the deck, pretending, mask, and exaggeration. So although you see them as someone who is like fooling you, they also feel like you're fooling them in some way. Maybe the bluff here is like, oh, who's going to come out of the no speaking period first? Who's going to be the first to speak up type of thing. Okay, what's the outcome between these two over the next 2 weeks? We're releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. And that is quite similar to the Hermit card. I just feel like right now you guys are trying to like heal yourselves, or you're in separation in some way. But we also have sorrow, loss, grief, and depression at the bottom of the deck. So it is a difficult time for you. It always is letting someone go, but just know that this person has changed you for life. And whether they're in your life or not, you needed to go through these lessons to be able to get to a place of like, I feel like your own self awareness, your own healing in some way. Like I don't think you would have gone through the changes that you have unless you knew this person didn't have these difficult times. So what do we need to know here? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this could be someone that you still see as a soulmate that is your ex, that you like feeling very difficult to let go of. And we have releasing and release your ex. So definitely a message there for Libra. What else for Libra? Okay, so we have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it could be your religious factors that are different, or maybe like you're spiritual and they're not, or something like that. But it could also be that this is about maybe a difference in values that you each have. What else? We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Bottom of the deck, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you definitely don't trust this person, and I think you have a reason not to trust them. This is someone that you do need to release and basically free yourself from. So let's get some messages from this little snake. Who's this person? What do they want to say? We have, I wish I treated you better. Damn straight you did. Okay, we have, I love you. Okay, so they do still have feelings for you. They want a new beginning. I can see that. And we have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, so that's why you probably see them as someone who's deceptive. I bury myself in work to forget you. So they could be very focused on work, like I said, as well. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Please like the video if you did resonate. It really would help the channel grow and I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again either next week for your general messages or the following week for your love reading again. Take care.